Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Zone Bikes. Today we've got a complete review of the 2026 Honda Navi, one of the most talked about entry-level two-wheelers of the year. We're going to break down everything from its engine and performance to the design, features, and price, plus what makes it unique in its class. So let's dive straight into it. The Honda Navi has always been a bit of a rebel in Honda's lineup. It doesn't fit the typical definition of either a scooter or a motorcycle, but rather merges both into something fresh and playful. The 2026 Navi continues this philosophy, combining practicality with a dose of character and fun. It's compact, lightweight, incredibly approachable, and designed to make city riding stress-free and exciting at the same time. Whether you're a beginner looking for your first bike or a city commuter who just wants something different, this could be a smart choice. Let's start with what powers this little machine. Underneath that quirky exterior sits a 109.19cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled, four-stroke engine and the same reliable heart used in Honda's Activa scooter range. It produces around 8 PS of power at 7,000 revolutions per minute and 8.9 Nm of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. The twist-and-go V-Matic automatic transmission means there's no clutch or gear shifting to worry about, which makes it perfect for stop-and-go urban traffic. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, and the Navi feels quick off the line thanks to its light 107 kg curb weight. You'll get a top speed of about 80 km per hour, which is just right for city commuting and short leisure rides, and Honda's tuning ensures the engine stays smooth even at high revs. Fuel efficiency is another strong point, as the Navi can deliver around 37 to 45 km per liter depending on conditions, making it one of the most economical petrol-powered options for daily rides. Combine that with Honda's reputation for bulletproof reliability, and you've got a bike that's as low maintenance as it is fun to ride. When it comes to comfort and control, Honda has kept things simple but effective. The front uses telescopic forks while the rear gets a single shock absorber. This setup gives a surprisingly stable and planted ride even over uneven city roads. The small 12-inch front and 10-inch rear wheels make it extremely nimble in traffic and easy to park in tight spots. Both front and rear brakes are 130 mm drums, not the most advanced system, but perfectly adequate for a bike of this weight and speed. The low 765 mm seat height means almost anyone can flat-foot it comfortably, boosting rider confidence, especially for beginners or shorter riders. One of the Navi's best tricks is its design. It has the silhouette of a miniature motorcycle but the simplicity of a scooter. The 2026 version keeps the bold, toy-like proportions that made the original so recognizable, but with slightly sharper lines and more refined paint options. The compact headlamp unit sits neatly in a muscular front cowl. The tank area is stylized though it actually houses storage space, and the side panels are sculpted to add some aggression. It's fun, cheeky, and yet functional. Color choices for 2026 include bright tones like pearl red, arctic silver metallic, and blue metallic, with a few limited edition variants for specific markets. Practicality isn't forgotten either. One of the Navi's signature features is its lockable storage compartment in the central body, right where a fuel tank would normally sit. It's large enough to carry small items like a raincoat, a lunchbox, or even a small helmet, depending on shape. Add to that the easy-to-access fuel cap, legroom that's more generous than most mini bikes, and you've got a machine that's as functional as it is fun. Now, about the price. One of the main reasons the Navi continues to attract so much attention. The 2026 Honda Navi starts around $2,431 Canadian dollars for the base version and about $2,496 for the adventure trim in North America. In India, earlier models hovered around a superscript 146,000 to a superscript 148,000. So the 2026 variant should remain within an affordable range once local taxes are applied. That makes it one of the most budget-friendly two-wheelers you can buy from a major manufacturer. With the added reliability of Honda's global service network, riding the Navi feels very different from a conventional scooter. You sit upright like on a motorcycle, with the handlebar and foot pegs positioned naturally, and there's a surprising sense of control and stability even though it's so compact. The CVT transmission takes care of all the shifting, letting you focus purely on riding. The exhaust note is soft but has a mild growl that adds character. Around corners, the small wheels and short wheelbase make it agile, letting you dart through traffic effortlessly. It's not designed for highways or high-speed touring, but in the city, it feels perfectly at home. What makes the Navi stand out are the unique selling points that blend both practicality and personality. The automatic gearbox paired with motorcycle styling is something few bikes offer. It's great for new riders who don't want to deal with gears but still want a bike that looks like a mini street machine. Its size also makes it extremely approachable. You can store it easily, push it around with one hand, and still get the full-on motorcycle vibe when you hop on. The maintenance costs are low thanks to its simple air-cooled setup, and spare parts are widely available across Honda's network. The riding ergonomics are natural and relaxed, and because the seat is long enough, you can even bring along a pillion for short rides. However, no review is complete without a few drawbacks. The Navi isn't built for speed or long-distance comfort, and the small wheels and limited top speed keep it in the city zone. The brakes, being drum on both ends, could feel a bit old-school compared to newer discs on rivals. The analog instrument cluster is basic, missing advanced readouts like a digital fuel gauge or trip meter, though that simplicity is part of its charm. The pillion seat is usable but a bit tight for larger riders, and suspension travel is limited, so rough roads can feel bouncy at times. Still, the Navi's appeal lies in its personality. It's the kind of bike that makes you smile every time you ride it. It's not intimidating, doesn't demand effort, and yet feels like a real bike. It gives you a sense of freedom with minimal responsibility. Just hop on, twist the throttle, and go. For young riders, college commuters, or even experienced bikers who want a playful second ride, the Navi delivers pure, uncomplicated fun. To wrap things up, the 2026 Honda Navi is a charming combination of simplicity, economy, and style. It's proof that you don't need massive horsepower or high-tech electronics to enjoy two-wheeled freedom. At an affordable price, with legendary Honda reliability and a design that turns heads, it's one of the most unique offerings in its class. If your riding life is mostly about zipping through traffic, running errands, or enjoying light weekend rides, the Navi fits the bill perfectly. That's our full review of the 2026 Honda Navi here on Ride Zone Bikes. If you enjoyed the breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe for more honest bike reviews, and let us know in the comments. Would you choose the Navi as your city ride, or do you prefer something more powerful? Until next time, ride safe and stay tuned for more from Ride Zone Bikes.